Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium in Columbia, South Carolina. It's the Arkansas Razorbacks and the South Carolina Gamecocks. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Hey guys, the Razorback head coach told me pregame he is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So South Carolina's offense will get the ball first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Motion from the wideout. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Gamecocks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clark. He's stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Throwing, Sellers. Right side, it's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Hand it to the back. Inside the 40. Breaks into the open. Inside the 10. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Changing the routes with his receiver. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Sellers, they're all over him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After back-to-back misfires, they're hoping this time's the charm on 3rd and goal. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Quick strike through the air for the score. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. So Arkansas's offense will now get its first chance with the football. A big challenge in this matchup is for the linebackers to be able to hold their ground, something they haven't always been successful at doing. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Quick give. It's Russell. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. play action. Makes the catch. It's Platt. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Russell. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
And the Razorbacks send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. He's changing the play. From the gun, it's Clark. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Powers inside. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Here's Sellers to throw. Rush is on. He's turning it loose into the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. 2nd and long here. Working the ground game. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong, only called on twice in the victory last week. He got nothing on the return. Outstanding job there. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Straight ahead, it's Russell. Turning it on!
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
The keeper on the option. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. Pulls it. Now the toss. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch?
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. It won't just be the quarterback. But he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read. And it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
Ground game really important. Let's take a look at how these running backs have fared through 1 quarter of play. So first down here as they go back to work. Back to pass, it's Hill. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. And after the pick, there is an injured player who's still on the field. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. And now on second down for this offense. Throwing, Sellers. Extending the play. Finds his target. On the move at the 30. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. This time they'll go to the running game. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass on second down. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. From the gun on third down, Sellers. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, South Carolina. Just blinding speed. Oh, and the extra point is blocked. Now he can return this. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Looking downfield, it's Hill. Here comes the heat. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at second down. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Now on the counter. There he goes. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Razorbacks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Snap on first down, wants to throw. He wants to go deep. Oh, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top on second down. Finds his man.
In the slant route, you got to put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that cornerback. And a nice job with the concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. And the Razorbacks will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Making the adjustment on the play. Sellers. Oh, pressure's coming. Reels it in. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. And he's got some speed and wheels himself to run with them. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
A lot of times we call these quarterbacks ballers and game changers, but you don't call them smart enough. Like knowing the situation, knowing I can scramble around, buy some time, and then knowing exactly what I need to do to get that first down. You can call them whatever you want, but that was really smart. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration. And
a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Middle of the end zone, he's got it! No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, what I can see here on the Arkansas sideline, I can tell you this crowd has played a factor early in this game. On the road, in a hostile environment, they have not been able to get going in this game. They have failed to score, not productive on their early drives, and they are talking about how the crowd noise is impacting them. I see them talk to each other, trying to tighten things up at the line of scrimmage. This is a factor. This crowd is making a big difference here so far. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Sells the run, looking to pass. Out wide right, it's Platt. You want to talk about light on your feet. Man, can he get through there. He's down to the 37. The Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. It's complete to the left. Finds a crease at the 20. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Well, they come up with a big one through the air, and with his speed, I'll be honest, I thought he was gone. Nice job by the defense chasing him down, getting him down right at the 1-yard line, but the offense, they saw the matchup, they attacked it, and here they are, 1st and goal.
They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. And he's in! Touchdown, Arkansas!
Man, you just know that offense, they needed that touchdown to try to build some momentum. Hasn't really been going great early in this game, but a nice job being physical at the point of attack and pay it off with the score. And maybe that's just the play they needed to turn this thing around.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Here's Sellers to throw. Got it. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The Gamecocks are in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Unloads to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Sets his feet. It's Sellers. Wiggles free. Throwing on the run. Underneath toasted coverage. Got it deep downfield. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Throwing Sellers. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Look out! Rush right in his face. He's going to run it. Breaks into the open. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Right back to it. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. The Razorbacks take their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Gamecocks will try to move the chains on 4th down. Making the adjustment. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. Has it. They will score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. On the return, it's Randall. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Back to throw, it's Hill. Trying to burn this defensive back. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Trying to take it back. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? The run inside. It's Russell. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Baylor taking on the number 23 team, the Oklahoma State Cowboys.
And the Gamecocks will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Checking in with the South Carolina head coach coming out of the locker room. They are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They're going to ride this running back. He's got enough. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Long way to go on second down. Defense in press coverage. Sets his feet. It's Hill. Right side, it's Russell. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. The carry going off right tackle here. Tackled almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Sellers. They're all over him. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
It would have been a high-level play, but it's a play this quarterback expects to be able to make when he has a guy open.
Man, these quarterbacks start practicing and doing 7-on-7 and having quarterback coaches when they're like 7 years old, 8, 9 years old now. So even when they don't have wide open wide receivers, you still expect them to fit that ball in there and make it happen.
The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football ball. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Going for the big play. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Scanning the field is Hill. Looking to take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Razorbacks will call on their punt team. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Rush is on. Running to his left. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
Here's Sellers to throw. Intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. On the option. The pitch. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Just barely got rid of it.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his 2nd PB in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
Up to throw, it's Hill. Here comes the heat. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. Way too much grabbing and tugging there. The offense will take advantage of the penalty. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Fresh set of downs going up top. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Oh, pressure's coming. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That ball's incomplete. They had the screen all set up, and he couldn't hang on to the ball. The Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. Making his first move. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Throwing, Sellers. He rifles one deep to the left. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Look out! And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina!
And you talk about wasting no time, that's what this offense just did. First play, explosive play. Second play, ready to rock and roll. Two-play drive. It's exactly what they drew up over there on the sidelines, ball.
And they did a great job of getting down to the goal line and getting set quick to go run that play, right? After the long play, the call came in, everybody got lined up. They were wasting no time. Defense completely on their heels. They don't know what just hit them.
Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Down here on the Razorback sideline, developing story, guys, their best wide receiver is dealing with a few issues. Very banged up here in this game, but he is battling through it, still on the field, trying to perform for his offense. I'll keep you posted on how he's able to adapt here in the game. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Motion from the wide receiver. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Russell. Smashes through, just plowing ahead. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll give it to Parker. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They'll stop play here as they have a look at this injured Gamecock. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. DB's right up on the receivers. Second down, gonna throw it. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't.
He lets it fly. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Razorbacks will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Down here on the Gamecocks sideline, their tight end has been a brilliant target here today. Over 100 yards receiving already in this game, and I expect them to keep him in and keep going to this big target. As you know, the tight ends never get the glory, and this guy is on fire today. Let's see if they continue to feed him the rock. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Sellers. They'll run the screen. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Setting up the screen. At the 35, he's loose. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal.
And what a play call. You can feel maybe a little bit of aggressiveness. This defensive line flying upfield. What do? Throw a screen right behind it, get it to your running back, let him do the rest, chew up some yardage, and make the big play for the offense.
And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling a rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. I haven't seen a lot of balls.
Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Hands it off. Just smothered on the play. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. The ride. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Backing up on the first 2 plays now to try to throw it and drive on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to seal the edge on the right. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. This time they'll throw it. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And here's a fumble way behind the line. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. And the Razorbacks line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. He's going to let it go. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Quarterback changing the play. Sellers lined up in the gun on third down. He'll pull it down and run. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up fourth down.
You just feel like throughout the course of this game, this guy's just going to have to make plays like this, right? Things aren't always going to be perfect, and protection's not going to be ideal. You're going to have to play with some effort, make some scrambles, make some things happen when plays break down, and at least try to put your offense in good positions. Wasn't able to get the first down there, but now he makes this decision a little more interesting here on fourth.
Wants to throw on first. Rush right in his face. They got him. Great pressure on this defense.
Yeah, and this defense, they got their ears pinned back. They know exactly what time it is with the big lead in the fourth quarter. They've already got a bunch of sacks on the day today, and they're looking for more.
Second down to the air. Lets it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Just couldn't quite hook up on that last pass play. Now it's third down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. He's got it way down the field. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. The Razorbacks have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Oh, the quick spin move. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas!
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Changing the routes with his receivers. Here's Sellers to throw. Under pressure. Fires on the run. He's got it down the left side. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. You get a play like that, and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Snags it, and he's open. The 20. He's at the 10. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. They want to run this quarterback. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas. Keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns, and you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
He'll bring it out. It's Randall. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Drops back on 1st down. Fires to the tight end.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. And the RPO got him. It's a fumble on the play. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And the Razorbacks will have it 1st and 10. Fresh center down's going to the air. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today. And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're all over him. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Trying to establish the run. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does